Hello everybody, my name is Casper. If you are new, welcome. If not, welcome back. Here I like to read, review, and ramble about books. I read a lot of indie published books. I read a lot of books with queer characters and diverse characters, and I read mostly pairings in my romance books. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, I would love to have you around. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, I am trying to make a dent in my Goodreads reading goal. Not just my Goodreads reading goal, I'm trying to make a dent in my reading goal, period. My goal is always 100 books per year. I have been hitting that pretty consistently throughout the past few years, but this year I have been dealing with major academic burnout. I only have started getting back into reading consistently over the past few months. I have a 45-day reading streak right now on my Fable, it says. But anyways, since my last video of me reading the Murder and Mayhem duet, I have read a few books that I will talk about in a moment. But to talk about the state of my reading goal, I have only read 17 books this year. I've read 17 out of 100. Goodreads is saying I need to read 59 books in order to catch up with my reading goal. That is not going to happen in this video. I'm going to read as much as I can, but this is probably going to be a small little TBR takedown style series in weeks in my life over like the next few weeks. But I want to first mention the books that I have finished within the past few days since I read the Murder and Mayhem duet by Alexander St. Pierre, which was my last video. Last night I started and today I finished Madness and Mercy. It's a dark mafia romance, which I really liked. It was very fast-paced. It was very easy to read and very easy to get into. I highly enjoy Cheyenne's writing. It is very easy to read. It's very enjoyable to read, and I don't want to put it down. I am hooked the entire time. And the other book I finished because I was listening to it. I finished How to Sell Your Blood and Fall in Love by D.M. Bryn. It's the second book in the Guides to Dating a Vampire series, which I am highly enjoying. And I also read a novella by A.K. Asher called The Gravedigger's Son. I do rate those books slightly different. I didn't say my ratings for that one. Madness and Mercy was a 4.75. How to Sell Your Blood and Fall in Love was 3.75. I really enjoyed the demi representation in that book. And with rating novellas, I rated it 5 stars because it made me cry. And we all know how I am about books that make me cry. I love them. In my Instagram bio and like my bio of other places, it's lover of books that make me cry because I love books that make me viscerally emotional. Those are some books that I have read recently. The book that we are going to be picking up to start off this reading vlog is The Fiberglass Merman by Esther Quinn. This is not very good representation of the cover, so I will put it up here somewhere. I have been talking to Aster for a little bit. I'm very excited to read and review this book, and if they are watching, hello. I cannot wait to ramble and review your book. From a small part of the blurb, it is a contemporary queer retelling of The Little Mermaid, where a college student has 4 days to save a reborn merman, and that alone has me hooked. I love mermaids. I love anything sea related, and I also love retellings. If you haven't watched my other videos, another series I do also really enjoy is the Darkmourn series by Ben Alderson. I'm 2 books into that, and there's 4 books currently. I'm hoping to read the 3rd book also in this video. I love a good retelling. Another 2 books I will mention that I will be reading in this video is I am going to be finishing reading Witch Lore by Emma Hines. It is I'm 25% of the way into it. I will update you guys on that book more tomorrow. I'm really enjoying it so far. If you like witchy things, if you like shapeshifters, and you like academia a bit in your books, I really enjoy this. I also am probably going to be reading my arc of High Voltage by Raz Fox. I am also extremely excited for that. There is trans mask representation, just queer and trans joy, and I'm just a rock star X fan type romance. It has everything that I want and need, and it's taking everything in me not to just push everything I have planned to read away to just pick that up. But yeah, I'm also really excited to read this. I have been. It came out on the 1st, and I want to read it. And now that I have caught up on other books that I needed to get read, I can, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this book. I'm very excited. Next you're going to see of me is starting this book. But yeah, I'm going to read, and then I have work tomorrow, and then the next you'll see of me after I'm reading is either before or after work tomorrow. But I will update you where I can. I will update you on what books I'm reading and give little mini reviews throughout the week. And we'll see if we can get a dent in this reading goal. My goal for this week is to read four books minimum, 9 books max-ish. I do know that I have Friday off, and I also have Sunday off every week. So I will probably be doing a big chunk of reading in those days. So it's the next day. I am home from work. I worked 7.5 hours today when I thought I was going to be working 5. But also I got my weekends mixed up. So I actually have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, which is really exciting, because what am I going to do with those days, you might ask? I'm going to read. That's it. I'm just going to read. So, I read a chapter of this on my way to work. It was a really weird, kind of busy and slow day. Busy in the sense that I was talking to a lot of people and I was answering a lot of phone calls, but slow in sales. So, I wasn't able to just fully delve into the reading, and this is a highly anticipated read of mine, I wanted to just give the book the time it deserved, and be able to just fully delve into it. So what I want to do tonight is I want to just lay here and get a bit more of it read, and tomorrow morning I plan on finishing Witch Lore and maybe finishing this. I'm going to get to reading. I will update y'all probably in the morning, or if something happens and I'm like, I need to talk to somebody, I'll talk to you guys, because that's what this YouTube is here for. My ramblings about books. But I'm very excited. I'm loving the writing of this so far, and I was actually talking to my husband about it, and he's intrigued now. So, yeah. I'm gonna get reading. So, it's been a day. I did read yesterday. I just have not been feeling the best. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. I think I'm getting like a cold. That also could just be me being tired. Shark Week is a pain, especially when you have PCOS. But I am on chapter 21 of Witch Lore. I have 8 chapters left. There's 29 chapters. There's 8 chapters left. I am highly enjoying this. I plan on going to the bookstore today to pick up a few books, just because, like, over there I do have like this built-in bookshelf to the wall, but I have like no books, and I kind of want to have more to display, I guess, of just books that I love and authors that I like. But the only thing is not a lot of the books I read are sold in the bookstore. There's only like one small bookstore in the mall. I was really excited because I thought some of Ben Alderson's books would have been there because you can see them online, but they don't have them in store. So I got back from town a little bit ago. Where are you, might ask? You're in my bookshelf. So I'm just gonna like give a little once over of my bookshelf in a moment, just to show y'all what I got, and I'll talk about it more once I'm sat down. I am being quiet because there's other people asleep in the house and I'm close to my door. But yeah, you're about to see my very, very small physical book collection. So that first shelf is my Lord of the Rings shelf, and then we go down to my other shelf where I have my special deluxe edition of For Whom the Bell Tolls, and then my special edition for the Song of Achilles. I got those both today. I also got God of Fury today because my friend recommended it to me. And also I got Kiss the Villain the other day when I was out with friends. So those are all the books I own physically. I do have 3 more books coming that I ordered from Cheyenne Burbanker, because I'm on her street team, and also she has, they have a, where did my brain go? They have a monster romance series, and I ordered all 3 of them the other day. Sorry for not updating much today. I felt completely nauseated and just gross, and I ended up taking a nap. But yeah, I just want to show you guys all the physical books I have. Well, it's not all the physical books. I also have this other edition of the Song of Achilles. I have 2 now. I had this on my bookshelf a little while ago. This is the Indigo exclusive edition. I normally had that sitting over here on my shelf just because I liked having it displayed on my desk, and yeah, I liked having it displayed on my desk, and I also just really love this book. I also keep it over like with the letter that my husband wrote for me a little bit back, and all like the dried flowers from the flower arrangement that he got for me, because I dried all the flowers so I could keep them forever. I also have the special edition of the new Dungeons and Dragons handbook. Yeah, it's very beautiful. I love it. So that's all the books I have physically, because I do most of my reading digitally because I have wrist problems and it hurts to hold a physical book for long periods of time. But I do like collecting physical books. I just haven't had the space to. And I have gone through all the other books that I had since I was like a teen, and they're all in boxes right now because I'm going to donate them because I don't want them. That's it. And yeah, also just to like show, because I do read a lot, and it's like I thought I had a bigger collection than what I do. So what you guys just seen of me was finishing Witch Lore. I rated it 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. There's so much happened in that book. There was a lot in that book. There was less academia than I thought there would be. Like when I first started, when I seen that there was a bit of a school setting, I thought there was going to be more. But I very highly enjoyed this. I'm just going to read like the little blurb here, so you guys can get like a little grasp. At Demdike College of Witchcraft, Orlando is an outcast, not just for being the only shapeshifter in a college of witches, not for being a really bad shapeshifter with no control over their magic, or when their body switches between male and female forms, but because their girlfriend Elizabeth died and it was Lando's fault. Then the charming new boy Bastion arrives with a proposition. He knows a spell that can raise Elizabeth from the dead, It's dangerous, but Lando will try anything. But as Lando's attraction to Bastion grows, questions start to arise. Who is Bastion? What does he really want? And who will survive this resurrection spell? There's so much happened in this book. I had such a great time. I am very happy to have read this and picked it up. I just, like, there were some things that, like, the farther you get into it, it's like you're being fed little bits of information. So you can see things are starting to click into place. But, like, a reveal in the end, that's just, like, a whole, like, it's, like, everything clicks. I'm not, like, do I want to know more after what has gone on in this book? Absolutely. But I am satisfied with what I have gotten. I really enjoyed this book. It does talk about dysphoria and grief and dealing with grief in different, like, ways. So I would, like, check your trigger warnings, of course. But, like, the way that dysphoria is talked about in a way was really comforting to, like, see, like, as a trans person. Like, dysphoria sucks. It sucks. And reading it just sometimes helps. Just, like, the feeling of I'm not alone in those feelings. But yeah, I really highly enjoyed that book, and I would absolutely recommend that. The book comes out in 2 days. I'm about to write my review for it. But yeah, I really liked it. So much happened in that book. So much. But I do feel like it all flowed really well. I felt like a lot happened at the end, but not in a way that made it feel rushed. It was just a lot. But I really enjoyed it. If you like witchy stuff, you like non-binary representation, you like shifters, you like witches, and crazy ancient magic and all that crazy stuff, and you also like books that help, like, go through processing grief and learning and healing, and also have historical elements, and just, there's so much in this book. I would highly recommend it. I would highly recommend you pick it up once it is out. Yeah, I'm going to continue to read. I just showed that I'm going to be picking up the Fiberglass Merman. I plan on just reading as much of that as I can today, because I have been wanting to get to this book, but I needed to finish Witch Lore. So I'm now gonna just start reading as much as I can. In a little bit I will have to pause because I'm gonna be having my hair trimmed a little bit because I'm starting to look a little scraggly, and I need to refresh my layers. And I also have a box of purple hair dye to refresh my color a little bit. But anyways, yeah, I really enjoyed that book. I am going to continue reading the Fiberglass Merman and see how much of that I can get done today before I have to go back to work tomorrow. So I'm back. My hair is trimmed. I put my last tube of purple in it. You can't quite see on camera, but it is a lot more purple in person. I'm currently growing my hair out and just adding layers as needed to keep it from getting too heavy and causing me migraines. But it's just been a chill day, kind of. I've been on the phone with my husband. I've been listening to music. I read another chapter of the Fiberglass Merman. Eating it up. I'm so excited. I'm about to get in bed, get comfy, like after I tidy up all of that over there. I'm gonna get in bed, get comfy, and just read. That's all I want to do, is just want to get comfy and cozy and read. I'm loving Aster's writing, and the fact that it's going to be like high stakes and a fast burn. There's so many things. I'm very excited, if you could not tell. After this one, I'm planning to pick up I'm pretty sure it's the Beast of Desire series and it's by Cheyenne Burbanker. I'm on the Sinners Street team for, like, the 7 Deadly Sins series. The first book is out. It's Madness and Mercy, which I just finished reading at the start of the week. But well, no, that was just a few days ago. I really enjoy Cheyenne's writing. It's like the type of writing that you just click with, and it doesn't matter if it's high stakes, low stakes, fast burn, slow burn. It's just like you click and you can just read and you just fall into it. It doesn't feel like it's boom. It's like the type of, like, you find an author who you know would be good to pull you out of a book slump. That's Cheyenne for me. Also, if you're watching, hello friend. But yeah, I want to have the first and second book at least read before they get here, because I got them in physical copies in bundles. So opening the bundles might be in this video. I actually want to check to see if see where they are at. It says it'll be here sometime Thursday, October 16th, like between 8:30 a.m. and 12:30. But I'm just so excited. I'm really excited. I haven't got to have a monster romance in a little bit, and before I started filming, and like as I started filming for YouTube again, that's all I was reading, because I love monster romance. If I was have to like say like one of my top genres, I would say monster romance. And you're telling me it's a dark monster romance? I'm starting to like dark romance. I have ate up all the dark romance books I've read recently. I also love retellings. So it's like monster romances, anything fantastical, retellings, dark romance. This is a Little Mermaid retelling. I love mermaids. I love fantastical creatures and I love mermaids. So this is my jam. In a moment, I'm gonna get comfy. I'm going to dive back into this book. And I'm very excited. I want to read at least half of it tonight, and then the second half tomorrow. But I'm so excited to continue on reading The Fiberglass Merman by Esther Quinn. Like, excited for this. I need to stop rambling, but I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving the writing. I'm eating it up, and I cannot wait for more of Esther's books. If you are watching, I love your writing. I will also text that in Instagram, but love the writing. I'm having a great time. Aggressive love and compliments. But yeah, I'm having such a great time. Anyways, I'm gonna continue reading. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. So, as it can be seen, I'm at work. Today has been a really slow but also busy day, in the fact of it's slow because it's a holiday, so nobody's like really here. There's not a lot of sales being done, but the phone is ringing constantly asking if we are open in about hours. So, yeah. I picked up Alpha of Mortal Flesh on audiobook this morning, just because it's always nice to have an audiobook to fall back onto if you cannot be actively reading. So it's been easier for me to be listening and pause it to answer the phone than it has been for me to be reading and then pause to answer the phone. But I'm listening to Alpha of Mortal Flesh by Ben Alderson. I listened to about 30% between this morning and the start of my shift. I have about 3 hours left of my shift. I am planning on reading the rest of Alpha of Mortal Flesh on my Kindle, but I might kind of do a mix of the both, or listen to it and read it at the same time, because sometimes I like having the audio while I read along, but also sometimes it's nice to have voice acting, even though I can sometimes it's like I hear and see everything that's going on when I'm reading. But yeah, I'm having a great time with that. Ben Alderson is one of my favorite authors, so I'm having a great time. So I'm back home. I've had food. I accidentally took a nap. So now that I have slept and woke up, until I fall back to sleep, I want to read some more of The Fiberglass Merman. I am enjoying this so much. I knew I would. I have been hyping and like raving about this book ever since I heard the premise and like everything that's going on with it. But I'm just like, I need more. I'm going to see how much I can read of this. I'm very glad that I've now had a little bit of time to delve into it. But like, yeah, I am going to just read as much of this as I can. And then, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get about like, I think I'm 15% of the way into it because I didn't get that far into it at work, as I said, because there was like a lot of phone calls going on. But I'm gonna try to get to at least 50% tonight, and then yeah, I'm gonna try to read it throughout the day tomorrow at work. I am working every single day this week other than Sunday, which is gonna be a lot for me. But that does give me more time to read while I'm at work. It just doesn't give me as much time to get footage for you guys. So I will be doing as many in the morning and afternoon updates as I can. And a lot of it will probably be reading montage. So I will check back in with you guys when I have an update on my reading for if I'm 50% of the way through or if I finish this book. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. I'm really enjoying Aster's writing. This is their debut novel, and also them as a person, amazing. They're very kind. But yeah, I'm also probably going to be getting a physical copy of this for my shelf. And I'm looking at maybe getting a small bookshelf to lay along that wall there, or like just to put up on this wall. Just, I want some more space to organize and display books because, you know, I want it to be pretty. I want to have a nice bookish room for the time being. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. I'm having a really great time reading it, and I would recommend it so far. I'm having a freaking great time. But yeah, I will update you guys when I can. So it's only been a moment since I like last filmed that clip, but I'm just gonna say, like, I have been able to stop smiling at this book. I don't know, I'm loving this. It's like when you find a book that you can just fully joy. Like, yes, the stakes are high, yes, things are happening, but it's just like my face hurts from smiling. I love this. I'm having a great time. I just wanted to just pop in and be like, I love this book. I love reading. I love reading. This is what it's about. This is what it's all about. This is what reading is all about. I love reading. And I love finding books that make me feel that way. I can't wait to text Aster about this in the morning. I can't stop smiling. I love this book. I need more like this. More. All of them. I love books like this. This right here, this is my shit. I'm having a great time. I just needed to let you guys know that. I'm not feeling the best, so I'm gonna do a quick little update. I didn't update you guys yesterday because I was exhausted when I got home. And this morning, it is currently 5:35 a.m. I am getting ready to go to work a double. I do not feel good. I feel exactly how I look. So I text the group chat to see if anyone can take the latter half of my afternoon shift so I don't have to work a full 11 hours today, because I don't think I can do it. But if no one can take it, I'll just read and try to chill. I'm a little over 50% of the way through Alpha of Mortal Flesh. I'm highly enjoying it. And I'm a little over 30% of the way through The Fiberglass Merman. I wish I could be more animated at the moment, but I don't have the energy. But I am highly enjoying both books, especially the Fiberglass Merman. I'm at this point, like, I was talking to Esther last night, and I was like, this is gonna become one of my new favorite books. I can just tell, like, I'm absolutely adoring this story. Yeah, I'm having a great time. I just wanted to give you guys an update while I could, while I remembered to. And yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. So, I just thought I was filming this clip. Turns out I didn't hit record, and I've been rambling, I think, for a couple minutes now. But, let me summarize. Today, I did get a lot of reading done. I'm up to 50% of the way through the audiobook for Alpha of Mortal Flesh. I am 60-something% of the way through Fiberglass Merman. I read the novella called Rock Gut by H.S. Wolf. I, just as like a book in between books, I'm picking up A Love in Endless Nights by Cheyenne Burbanker. This is a dark alien romance, which I'm very excited for. This whole series is basically monster lover dark romance. The third book comes out on the 31st of this month. I have an arc for it. But I have my signed copies of the trilogy coming, and I'm very excited. I'm hoping, like, they said they'll be here tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure they will be, but we will see. I've already paid the duty fees and everything, so they should just be at my door, or, like, if someone else is home, be inside once I'm back home. But yeah, I'm excited to start this. I love alien and monster romance. The weirder, the better. The more fantastical, the better. But yeah, I really enjoyed Rock Gut by H.S. Wolf. I rated it 4 stars. It was a fever dream of a novella, but I really liked it. Check your trigger warnings. It's a lot. Just check your trigger warnings. But I enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying Alpha of Mortal Flesh. I want to continue listening to that more. I'm going to probably try to listen to it in the morning and while I'm at work tomorrow. So I'm home. I have some book mail. It's my 3 books from Cheyenne Burbanker. This is the book bundles. There is a bookmark, a sticker, and art print with each. I can't show the art prints because they are spicy, but I will show you guys the books, and I will show the wrapping because they're all hand wrapped and it's beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna get this unwrapped and show y'all. I'm just so excited. So I'm just gonna go over everything that was in the book bundles. I recorded it earlier, but it was just, the recording did not, like, it froze. The image just froze and there was no audio. So anyways, I just pulled them off my shelf again just to let you guys know. Each book bundle comes with art print, and there are NSFW art prints, so I can't show them on here. Dark romance bookmark and a dark romance sticker sheet. As you can see, this is not a sticker sheet. I went through, because this is just what I do whenever I get a sticker sheet. I go through and I just cut them to size I need. Like, I just basically turn them into their own individual stickers for how I store them, and place them on things, because if I just want one sticker on something, I don't often put stickers down permanently. But yeah, there's that. It comes with this little cute thank you card, with the note that I did read earlier. And these are the 3 dark romance bookmarks. One says "Run Little Mouse," one says "I like my men," I mean, I like my romance on the dark side. And I like my books with pages of trigger warnings. I don't read a lot of physical books, but I will be putting these over in like my pumpkin cup that I have over there with my flowers in it, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I got the full 3 set of the Beast of Desire series. These are all monster dark romances. This is a M for F alien dark romance called A Love in Endless Nights. It is the one I'm currently reading on my Kindle. You will hear me refer to it as aliens because the titles are alliterations. So A Love in Endless Nights, ALINIEN, alien. They're all alliteration. I can letters, but loving this so far. Where I would be about here right now. I'm going to be continuing to read that after I get done here, because I'm gonna get cozy in bed, read, and go to sleep. Then we have Whispers of Lost Fates. You'll hear me refer to this one as Wolf or Wolves, because that's the alliteration for this one. It is a dark werewolf romance, M for M, and I love werewolves. I mainly read M for M romance. I'm very excited for this one. And another one I'm very excited for, because this is Bleeding in the Night. You'll hear me refer to it as Bite. It is a sapphic, dark vampire romance, and it comes out October 31st. So this is my first physical copy of a book that's not out yet. Each of them are also signed, and yeah, I'm very excited to read all of them. But yeah, I'm gonna put these back on my shelves. I have a whole spot figured out for them, but I am so happy to have these in my collection now. So pretty. Also, if you love a good floppy paperback, they are all very nice and floppy. Gotta go flop to them. I will be continuing to read them on my Kindle, as I have all of them. I have the files of them because Cheyenne sent them to me. But yeah, I am very excited to read these. I do have my physical copy of The Fabulous Merman showing up tomorrow. It says it's suspected to be delivered tomorrow. This is a funny way to start a clip. I am reading this book. I love this book. I love this book so much. There's a line in the book, and I was just texting the author. So, no context, no nothing. You guys got Canadian government secrets to talk about? As a Canadian, that caught me completely off guard. So I said so to the author. I thought it was great. And because I really like this one character in the book, I will debrief on, and I will ramble about this more at the end, like once I'm completely done, which I plan on finishing it tonight before I have to go to work tomorrow. One of the characters that I really like, because I'll talk about it later, but like, love this character. It was like, yeah, he's Canadian. I have been losing it, laughing. Why? I don't know. But as soon as I read that, I was just like, yes! Why? My brain was just like, this is a major celebration. I love this book. I love this book so much. I love this book.
I love reading. He is Canadian. Yes! Oh my god. That should not have been as funny as it was, but with me working every single day with this week, this is the first day I've had off. I did read a bit this morning. I've been reading like a little bit like throughout, but I have been mainly rest. I wanted to read most of today, but my body had other plans. I needed the time to rest, and I know that. And you know, sometimes you just gotta lay there. I've been in pain. I haven't been feeling good. Sometimes, if you have a day off, it's like, oh, I should do all these things. Sometimes you just need to rest, and that's okay. That's something I need to learn. I'm like saying this as if like, if you feel that way, rest. I need to take my own advice. I know that, but like, I love this book so much. One moment, it's in book mail today. It's a physical copy of the book because I needed it for my shelf because I'm almost finished it, and I am so like, this is gonna be a 6-star read for me. Like, let me just pull up how much I've read. So it says on there, let's see how accurate that is. So this is how much I have left. That's like a good maybe hour-ish of reading for me. But like, if I like fully stay at it, I've been taking my time with this book because I am very thoroughly enjoying it. But like, look how freaking stunning it is. Do you ever... How? I can't even put into words what I feel for this book. I love this book. I love this book and I cherish this book. I rearranged my whole entire bookshelf so I could have this book on display. Like, I got my 3 other books yesterday. I rearranged my shelf for that, and I was like, oh my god, this is coming today. Rearranged my entire shelf, moved a whole series down a shelf, so this is the middle. This one. I love all my other books. I love them so very much. I love my special editions and everything. This is one of my favorite books on my entire shelf. This probably is my favorite book on my shelf. And I'm not just saying that. I love this book. I'm having a great time. Like, I knew I would love the book, but I didn't... See, this is the difference between a 5-star and like over the top book for me. 5 stars is like, I would not change anything about this. I love it. 6-star, I'm like, I am not gonna be over this for probably a couple months. I will reread this. And if you've been on my Instagram, I won't shut up about it. Every time Aster puts something on Instagram, I'm putting it on my story. I'm reposting it. I'm telling my friends, hey, you don't read, you should read this. I actually pitched the book to someone in person because they seen it on my... I was like, oh my gosh, let me rant to you about this. I love this book. It's so cute. Anyways, that's just my little ramble about how much I freaking love this book. Over 60% from what it says on my Kindle. And it says I only have like about 2-ish hours of reading, but that's because I keep stopping and I'm like, I love your characters. I will rant and rave about this book. It's like, I can talk to you about this book because you wrote this book and I need to talk to somebody. It's like just the moments of just like completely unhinged, just... I've been having a great time, and I'm having a great time talking with the author, and just like, I love this community, and I'm so thankful, and these are the types of books that make me fall in love with reading again, because I feel seen. I feel like with other books, I just felt like kind of like on the outside looking in. I enjoyed the books, I had a great time, but it's like reading books with queer joy and queer characters and trans characters, trans joy, just all of the inclusiveness. It's just been it's made me love reading even more, and I didn't know that was possible. But I feel like I have completely fallen back in love with reading in a whole different way. I've been reading so much for years, and these are the types of books that just make me go, oh my god. I love reading stories and learning about these characters and getting like to experience these beautiful complex stories that people write, or these crazy magic systems, or like just these different things and these different takes on tales, because I love retellings. I love reading. I got really emotional when this book got here because of how much I love it. I will not stop ranting and raving about this. I pitched the book. I was just like, you guys should read this in a different street team I'm in. And someone was like, that is so cute. I'm going to go look into that book. Yes, I need more people to talk about this book. I need more people to talk to about this book. I love this book. Thank you for your time. Oh, great time. I'm having the best of times. I'm having the best of times. I'm gonna go put this back on my shelf. I'm gonna continue reading. I'm gonna try to get this book done before I have to go to bed. And I will debrief you guys tomorrow. But I love this book. I love this book so much. I need to be quiet. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna continue reading, and yeah, I'm gonna freak out more about this book to myself. See y'all later. I knew this book was gonna make me cry. I love the two polar opposites of like the two clips I just filmed. It's just like, I love this book. I do love this book. I have less than 100 pages left. Oh my gosh. I just read a line that hit me really hard. Oh my god. I don't even know. I can't say what it was because it is so far in the book and I don't want to spoil anything. But seeing, there's sometimes lines that really, I understand that so well. And the fact that I understand breaks my heart. It's about to be like 3 in the morning. In 5 minutes it's about to be 2:30 in the morning. I love reading. I love when reading can do this, like, make you feel emotions. Like, I love being able to laugh at books. I love being able to cry with books. I love being able to, like, I love being able to feel seen by books. Oh my god, my heart. Instantly, it was just like, oh my goodness. Anyways, I just want to say I'm really enjoying this. I'm going to continue reading. I might actually try to finish this tonight. But like, oh, that hit me. That hit me really hard. Yeah, I love reading. So chill out. So I'm actively editing this video, and I wanted to give like just a recap on all the books that I've read over the past week and a little bit in the books going into the next video. So the books going into the next video, because I'm almost done a few and starting another, I am 80% of the way through A Love and Endless Nights by Cheyenne Brubaker. I am 70% of the way through Alpha of Mortal Flesh by Ben Alderson, and I am 15% of the way into High Voltage by Raz Fox, which that one is an arc read that I'm very excited to talk about more in my next video. The books that I did finish in this video though,
Madison Mercy by Cheyenne Burbaker. So, that book, I had a really good time with it. It was one of my, I think it was my first dark mafia romances, and I really enjoyed it. I loved both our MMCs, and it was very fast paced, and it was one of those books that you just like kind of fall into. It didn't require like, I just read. I read it really fast, and it's a very good I read, no distractions, I was invested, but it was also just like one of those books where I could just relax, I guess. And then I had finished How to Sell Your Blood and Fall in Love by D.M. Bryn. It's the second book in the Guides to Dating a Vampire series. I really enjoyed that one. I enjoyed the demisexual rep, and I did enjoy it. It was a really good read. And then The Gravedigger's Son by A.K. Asher is like a novella. It was a Halloween Halloween kind of season book, and while it was a short book, it did give enough character background and like enough description to where I didn't feel out of the loop. Like, it gives you enough to know what's going on, and it's very cute. I cried. It was good. I really enjoyed it. A.K. Asher actually just had his debut novel come out called The Secret Shape of Worship, which I read the first 2 chapters, and I'm enjoying that, but I'm going to try to get those other 3 books read first before I pick up that one. And then we have Rock Gut, which was another novella by H.S. Wolf. That was a freaking fever dream. Like, I enjoyed it. It was very body horror, kind of gore kind of stuff, but like the underlying message and like just the mental health awareness of it, it was dark, but like I enjoyed it. It's not gonna be for everyone. Check your trigger warnings, but like I had a good time. I read and finished Witch Lore by Emma Hines, which is out now, and I really enjoyed that one. I loved the non-binary representation. The talk of dysphoria and grief and how that was explored throughout the book was, in a way, very comforting, and also just the different ways that the magic was used, and just learning about the historical elements with it, and seeing relationships and like progression and character growth. It's like I would love to know what happens like more after the story. I've heard some people say that a lot happened in this book. A lot did happen. There was a lot going on the entire time, but for me, I feel like it was a very good balance of a lot of things. It didn't feel too overwhelming to me. Like, yes, there was a lot, but it was all executed really well. And then we have the book I've been rambling about this entire video, The Fiberglass Merman. This is my new favorite book. I have been thinking about it every single day since I read it, and honestly, I know I'm going to do a reread of it at some point. I'm actively doing like a little illustration of it just because I wanted to make something for like the characters because I miss them already. I connected with that, like The Fiberglass Merman. I connected with that book so deeply. I felt so seen and just comfort, and I loved the characters, and there was so much in this book that I just was just like, it's like one of those books of like, it feels like coming home. Like I know I would feel safe with all of those characters, and it's just, I could see myself in some of the characters, and I could also just be like, they were so tangible, and like all the characters were so unique, and also like the personalities were so well formed, and just I could go on and on about that book, and like just like the different aspects of what was going on in that book, and like the historical elements in that as well, and just
the magic in it. It was also all wrapped up so well, and I want to see those characters again. But it's just, I loved this retelling. I loved this take on like this retelling of the Little Mermaid, but it's like it's its own story completely. I absolutely loved it. I had such a great time, and like I still listen every day to one of the characters' playlists that Aster sent me. I absolutely loved it. I would so highly recommend y'all pick up that book. I have a longer, I have a typed out review on my Instagram and my Goodreads and my Fable, and I loved it. I honestly just loved it so much. I could ramble about that book for hours, probably, and not be done. I am going to finish editing up this video. Thank you so much for those who have stuck around to this point. I'd love to know what you're currently reading. If you have any book recs that you want me to read or to like add onto my TBR, I would love to know. And yeah, if you're looking for more of my bookish content, I post all my reviews and stuff on my Instagram. That's where I'm most active. And I have a TikTok. And those are all going to be linked in the description. And yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for listening to my rambles. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.